Hi, my name is Sam. Welcome to Dog Sigh. Today I want to talk about interrupting bad behavior. We tend to take action towards bad behavior during or immediately after the behavior happened, but there is a third option, taking action before a bad behavior happens. This sounds obvious when you say it out loud, but it's a nuanced concept. There is a window between good or neutral behavior and bad behavior where you can interrupt the process. Often you'll hear professional dog trainers say something like, if they're already doing it, the bad behavior, it's too late. What they're trying to convey is this concept of a short, intermediary stage between good and bad behaviors. Your objective is to react when you're suspicious that a bad behavior is about to take place. It's not easy, and it's something that you have to train yourself to do because you need to recognize subtle signals and changes in a window that may only last a second or even less. It requires heightened awareness to your dog and yourself and the environment, which is not a trivial task. But I believe it is something we're inherently aware of, but not consciously recognizing, often because we feel a sense of embarrassment in reacting, or of the behavior itself. An example of this would be you're walking your dog, the dog is sniffing, going to the bathroom. These are neutral behaviors. Occasionally the dog looks back at you and doesn't tug on the leash. These are good behaviors. Suddenly a dog emerges from around the corner, and the normal behavior is for your dog to become startled and then bark and growl. These are bad behaviors. You react by scolding and yanking on the leash and trying to calm them down. What your conscious brain didn't notice was that your dog didn't react instantly. There is a moment where your dog stares at the other dog stares back, there's a moment of building tension, perhaps aggression or fear, and then a response. It's in this small window between their exploring state and aggressive reaction that you're trying to interrupt the process. It may seem illogical to scold your dog in that moment before anything even happens, but that's because you can't see the changing brain chemistry. If you had a device that could accurately scan the brain of your dog and report back detailed information about their emotions, you would see a sudden spike of aggression or fear prior to them reacting. It's in that window that we as dog owners and trainers need to react. That's the golden opportunity to fundamentally and radically change your dog's behavior. Now, you might be thinking that it's too hard or too short of a window to react fast enough, and that may be the case. But what that really means is that you need to deliberately train by expecting these situations and manufacturing a situation where your dog is far enough away that it doesn't feel threatened. I guarantee that there is a point where your dog doesn't react to another dog because they are simply too far away to be relevant to them. This might be the other side of the street, maybe further, but probably closer than that. This means that there is a range at which you can work on training. Start further away and observe your dog's behavior. Look for signs of a reaction before it happens and take note of them. Once you have a good understanding of what they are, then start to intentionally manufacture situations in which they will react, but you can attempt to intervene slightly before the reaction occurs. It won't work immediately. You're undoing something that has already been reinforced, but over time and at shorter and shorter distances, you'll start to see success. Get them to listen to you. Have them give you eye contact. Bribe them with treats. Break the cycle of the reaction by interjecting yourself in that moment, and you'll start to see a radical change in your dog's behavior. Thanks for listening, and please consider subscribing.